Can I make a song in the style of Mark Ronson using random sounds and instruments? Let me just say it like that. I nailed it the first time. All right, yeah, so we're going to start with a number from 90 to 200. That's not between 90 to 200, Angie. This is going to be for our tempo. 87's not between 90 and 200 either. I could double one of those, but I'm going to take Angie's 77. And what's 77 times 2 there? It'll be 140, 154. So let's do a tempo of 154. So pretty quick. Give me letter A to Z. Mark Ronson's drums tend to be pretty kind of flashy and poppy and very organic. So we got the letter E from Angie there. Thanks, Angie. We're going to find a drum set here that starts with the letter E. Electricity. I see this one. Oh, this is under experimental electronic. Let's see what it sounds like. All right. Doesn't really sound like all that much. Ooh. Hello. I don't know, that's a good place to start. And then we're going to use that other letter. We had the letter R from Allison there. And let's just do another drum sound. Let's see what we find that starts with R. Radio Rock Yamaha. Okay, all right. Give me a number between 1 and 240 there. Yeah, let's try it. Let's lay something. Let's see what we get. But no, that was good. Hey, Greg, I miss you too, bud. I'm going with your number 76. Let's hope we get something that's kind of Mark Ronson-ish. What I'll do is I'll get a letter from A to G. Here's 76. Enter. We get a sound called Alicious. Alicious sounds like this. Kind of a weird voices thing. Anybody got a letter from A to G? What key are we in? E, we got E there. Awesome. We're going to figure something out. This is not very Mark Ronson-y. I keep wanting to say Ron Swanson. It's not very Ron Swanson either. What I might do is I might play this in here and then kind of chop it up. And we'll just take out little sections of it like this. And it's kind of totally random, honestly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we get. What does this end up sounding like? Something like that's kind of cool. Let's do another little game. Give me a letter from A to Z. Let's do another roulette as well. I got Cody said feeling a kind of 311 vibe. So I'm going to just type in 311. 311. This is called Disco Dive Bomb. Whoa. I'm just going to record it and I'll move it around. I'll move it where I want it. Oh, that comes back up again. No way. All right. My mistake. I got to start that earlier. Sounds like a vocal warm-up. Oh man, I hope we find some horns today. Cody snuck in there again first with the letter H. H for horns? I don't know. First one I see, letter H, is going to be Hitchuriki. Perfect. Kind of. Oh, you were thinking of 311, the reggae rock band. That's super funny. All right, we got to think Mark Ronson. Mark Ronson. What would he do? He would put a big horn right here. That's just kind of getting kind of Seinfeld, but I'm trying to find something kind of Motown. I think that's kind of, maybe this might work. This might work. Let's see. Let's do a number from A to G. Ooh, a breakdown. We do need a breakdown in there, don't we? You're right. We need a breakdown. Nikki says we need a breakdown. And it's going to happen right here. Gonna need some tambo. Let's do some tambo. Cool. All right. We got lots of suggestions here. We had the number F was the next one. I'm going to go to the brass section of this keyboard, and the first one I see that starts with the letter F, I'm going to use that sound. Fast orchestra brass? Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Marimba thing would be kind of cool. Maybe I can search up a marimba sound here. It's going to be a marimba. I need to do some bass. I'm going to do that real quick. I keep losing track of that. I should remember what chords I did. Dang it. Gonna try and play around with it a little bit. These Motown bass players, man. Oops. All right, well, most of that's fine. I am just syncing right with those horns, though, aren't I? That's not what I was going to do. Sheesh. Wow. Something's just not clicking today. Oh, man. Just like that. Cool. And we have the bass track. Let's find our requested marimba sound. It's going to sound so like reggae with marimba. Half time your bass, slow down the bounce. Like just ring it out. Let's just do that, eh? I think I did it long in here though, right? No, I didn't. Let's do this real quick. Long notes for the bass. Better. WWMRD. What would Mark Ronson do with a marimba? Marimba? Yep. We got a few requests for triplets. Low end. Low end with the bass. I can try it down low if you want to hear it down low. That'd be kind of cool. It doesn't really cut through when it's down though. Use the marimba low and a minor spooky thing for the breakdown. I like that. I like your ideas with this breakdown thing. Triplet, triplet, triplet. Anyway, that's gonna be triplets all in there. It's gonna work, guys. We're gonna do it. Look at us. What am I doing? Minor blues. Minor blues. Oops. Pretty close. Almost. Very close. Bam. Cool. Give me a letter. Just give me a letter. Somebody. Let's put a cool little effect on this, I think, eh? Effects. C. C for camp. Joining us from camp there, Joel. Anything that starts with a C. Chopper. Let's see what chopper does. It kind of makes it go left to right. Very cool. Ooh. Yeah, sweet. Awesome. We still need some guitar, I think, eh? We need some guitar, kind of. Got a fun little surprise today. I just picked this up last week. Joel wants acoustic guitar. I'm going to do some acoustic guitar for Joel in a little bit. Yeah. This is a baritone guitar. Cool. Let's just go with that. Oh, sounds awesome. Let's do another letter. Acoustic for Joel. And we got T from Cody. So when I think Mark Ronson, he's a pretty good fingerstyle player, actually. We should get some relative minor in here somehow. That last chord, we can do that chord, the relative minor. Why not? Let's do that. You guys want minor chords so bad? All right, okay. Yeah, let's do this real quick. This would be kind of cool. There's a reverse thing, I think, somewhere. Bam. There we go. Okay, so we're going to reverse that guy, and this is what we end up with. And then we're just going to cut it right off as the song starts, right there, like this. We'll do some quick acoustic guitar, and we'll do, I think, maybe one more horn sound. Unless you guys have another suggestion, which then I'll look at the comments if there's something in here that makes it feel kind of, what's his name? Swan Ronson? Ooh, and they're loud in the comments. Vocal scat runs. Freestyle vocal runs. Here's some pretty good suggestions here. Let's see. Yeah, harmonicas, some vocal runs. You guys all just want vocal runs, like I can do vocal runs. How do we could figure something out? Let's do something with the vocal here. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. Check, 1, 2. But I don't know. It's too much. Let's just not do it. Let's just not do the reverb. Give me another effect. Let's do a different effect. You gave me a letter M for melody. Awesome. Let's find an effect that starts with the letter M, not matrix verb, not doing reverb, doing effects. Why you say it like that? Why you say it like that? I love that song. Cody says, the pros know your best vocals are recorded 30 seconds after you roll out of bed without warming up. Well, aren't you in luck? Letter A, got letter A, which, action tremolo. Cool. I think that's a letter A, Cody. I don't know. That's a weird font you're using or something. Cool. We got another kind of back and forth kind of thing. There we go. Why you say it like that? It's a D? Well, I don't know. It looks like an A, so we went with A. Action tremolo. What's the octatizer? I don't know. What is the octatizer? That's a good question. Hello. Hello. Yeah. This is what it sounds like. You could call that a run. You could call it the runs. I'll try another one. You did say falsetto, right? Match it like over the warbly swell in the beginning. Interesting. Match it like David Gilmour. You mean like with a wah 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 wah, that kind of thing, right? What should I just say something? Should I give it some words? That's what I'm talking about. When you say it like that. Oh, the synth dive. Like that? Like just vocalize along with it? You do it like that. I'm stealing it. Sorry, Lola. When you say it like that. Cool. All right. And then just a little run in there at the end. I mean, it works, but let me just try another one. One more. Say it like that. I'm having too much fun with this one. Say it like that should be before the vocal run. Let's do it. Let's put it before the vocal run. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think that sounds way better. A little yeah. Where do you want the yeah? When you say it like, ooh. I'm taking out the at, the that. That's what I'm doing. When you say it like. You wanted a yeah. Cody wants a yeah. Let's do a yeah real quick. And then just a quick little. Say it like that. There. And then yeah, we're good. I gotta stop because I'm way over time, but that's okay. Because we're having fun. I think we definitely gave Mark Ronson a run for his money here. She's pretty fantastic, eh? Without further ado, Here's your jam.